everybody, it's me, Juan with for a better video. And today, Kung Fu Panda. So, Kung Fu Panda is a trilogy that I loved as a kid, and I do love it today. I love Kung Fu Panda 1, and I love the rise of Po. And I also love Tai Long. Had nightmares about that man. True story. Kung Fu Panda 2 was a great sequel. Lord Shen was a good villain, and a foil to Po. And Poe's backstory, not gonna lie, Poe's backstory hurt, man. I felt like Lord Shannon's cannon hit me like Master Rhino. And Kung Fu Panda 3 was good too. Kai was alright, but he was big and had the sickest theme song known to man. I felt like the Kung Fu Panda franchise, we were cooking. With Kung Fu Panda 3 basically coming to a close, I felt like there was no need for more Kung Fu Panda stuff. Oh sure, we have the TV show Legend of Awesomeness. We have the Netflix show, which is I guess the Dragon War. What was it called? I don't know. I forget. But it was good. It was solid. But overall, everything was good. I mean, I guess there was also a video game, but I wasn't able to beat that, so... And I think there was more video games to follow, but I just only played the one video game. Everything was good. The Kung Fu Panda franchise was A-OK. Until there was an announcement of a Kung Fu Panda 4. There was a lot of talk about it. And there were not good ones. And with big names such as Tripolis Production and Saber Sparks getting on the bag you know what I mean, the bag wagon, saying that it was bad, there was no way that Po got done dirty just like Megamind. I refuse to see my boy Po basically done so horribly like Megamind versus the Doom Syndicate. I refuse that this movie was bad just like that. So already planned to take Kevin to the theaters for his birthday. Happy birthday, Kevin. Or I guess happy late birthday, since I'm probably going. It's depending if I'm releasing this Tuesday on his birthday, the 19th, or Wednesday, the 20th, which is tomorrow. It depends. But you know what? Me and Kevin got our food. We sat down and watched the movie. And oh dear. So, Kung Fu Panda 4. It's an okay movie. And the allegations were true. The goats weren't capping. It was mid at best. It was okay. It was a movie that existed. But thankfully it isn't terribly bad. Alright, so before we continue, don't get me wrong. Like I said before, it's not a horrible dumpster fire like Megamind. So at the very least, Po went out with some honor. The problems I had with Kung Fu Panda 4 is the pacing and the lack of tension. Like, it really just felt like, oh, we're just gonna go here. Oh, wait, we're already here already. Well, might as well get to the villain's lair. Oh, wait, we're already here. Like, what? Like, calm down. We're not going anywhere. We don't need to use a bathroom break. So Po needs to grapple with the fact that he needs to find a new Dragon Warrior. Because, since he's become Oogway's successor, aka being the Master of Chi, he essentially has to be the spiritual leader. I mean, personally for me, I feel like you should have let Po keep the title of Dragon Warrior. Because that means Po could have been the strongest Dragon Warrior to ever live. A Dragon Warrior who is essentially the spiritual leader. A Dragon Warrior that can use Chi. Like, come on! Po has the recipe for greatness to being the strongest dragon warrior known to mankind. But whatever. Po needs to find a new dragon warrior since he can't be the spiritual leader and the dragon warrior at the same time. So why not? Po needs to go fight the big bad of the movie, which is known as the Chameleon, who is a far cry from Tai Long, Lord Shen, and Kai. I kid you not. And this is spoilers, so if you don't want to get spoiled, you probably should have followed about that before clicking on this video, but spoiler incoming in 3, 2, 1, dumplings. I kid you not. When the Chameleon took Tai Long's chi, I was hurt. I was like, nah, this can't be my boy Tai Long. And when she no diffed Kai off screen, Kevin was mad. How you going to bring Tai Long in, have him show off his skills, get the bones loose real quick, and took his chi. But even worse is that you no diff Kai off screen. Like Kai don't even get to speak. It's just bring me General Kai. And then not even 3 seconds and not even 5 seconds in, bring me Master Rhino. Like what? You mean to tell me that you took down General Kai that easily? Nah, that's crazy. Nah, I was on my knees when I heard that. That's crazy. I mean, her final fight was cool, but it's just that she's only going to be defined by that one fight and nothing else. And I don't really blame the actor. I feel like she did a good job voicing the character. But I mean, like, they could have done a little bit more with the Chameleon, because like with the fact that she's a sorcerer, that's something. That's something. I mean, like, we had Tai Long and Lord Shen, who's, basically skilled in a fight. We got we got Kai, who basically takes chi, so I guess, theoretically speaking, another villain who has magical properties. Why not, I guess? What else? Right. Let's talk about the motivation for the Chameleon. No. Tell me, what is her motivation? Guess, for those who haven't watched the movie. Guess. Well, you want to know what the Chameleon's motivation is? I kid you not. I made a passing joke, while watching this movie. After seeing the Chameleon the first time, I told Kevin that would have been funny if her motivation was blank. And when she tell us, I literally I was about to shout in the theaters that I was just kidding. I predicted it, and I wasn't even trying to. But her motivation, I want to tell you guys, but, I feel like you guys should watch this for yourself. But all I'm going to tell you is this. Her motivation don't make sense because of the existence of Master Mantis. That's all I just gotta have to say. Speaking of Mantis, you must be wondering, where's the Furious Five? Well, they don't get to show up until the end credits. The end credit. When the villain is already defeated. Because they were off doing missions from across the valley. They don't even talk. Heck, Kai and Shen don't talk. They don't talk either. The only one who was talking was Tai Long. Which, I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, like, shoot, you kind of have him right here in the poster, so you kind of have to make him talk, or otherwise, why bother bringing him back? Anyways, most of the movie is just Po messing around with Zen. Is she a bad character? No, not really, but she's not good either. I never really bought the friendship between Po and Zen. I mean, I see what they're trying to do with this relationship, but I don't think it's strong enough. Like, I feel like this movie would be better if Po and Tigress were the main protagonists. Heck, I'm just now realizing it. Why was Po giving a hard time? Like, couldn't he just wait until the Furious Five come back and give Tigress the Dragon Warrior spot? I mean, realistically speaking, Uguay was about to point to Tigress, and theoretically speaking, in an alternate universe where Po didn't exist, I feel like Tigress would have become Dragon Warrior. So, why not just give Tigress the Dragon Warrior? I mean, like, shoot, she didn't Kung Fu Panda 3, she had a new attire, unlike her other attire from Kung Fu Panda 1 and 2. Yeah, she was wearing some sort of golden attire, so I feel like that has to set up for something. And if not, then Segway asked, why did she change her attire? Or at least if there's something that I was missing. The comedy was 50-50, I'll say that. Some jokes didn't work with me, but some did. And I will say this, Kevin and I did like it every single time when Mr. Peng and Lee Panda were on screen. I never thought, I would say this, but I would definitely would love a series all about Mr. Peng and Poe's dad. The adventures of Poe's dads. Because I'm not gonna lie, they really do bounce each other out pretty well. I'm always excited whenever they're on screen. But now, y'all won't be wondering. Ever since my Megamind versus Doom Syndicate review, did Poe get massacred just like Megamind? Did we see character assassination? No. No, not really. I mean, Poe is still likable. I still like him. My love for him didn't go away. He was pretty fun to watch. So, unlike Megamind, he didn't get assassinated. And Kung Fu Panda 4 was a decent movie that doesn't really harm a movie franchise. Again, unlike Megamind, where Megamind 2 just essentially destroyed any bits of a Megamind hype. So, it's a decent movie, but at least it doesn't kill your love for Kung Fu Panda. But really, Kung Fu Panda 4 really shouldn't have existed. That's all I'm trying to say. It's a movie that existed, but really shouldn't have, but it didn't do any harm to the franchise. Overall, so yeah, like I said, there was no need to make a Kung Fu Panda 4. Kind of like how I felt when they were making Toy Story 4. I felt like there was no need to make that happening. But Kung Fu Panda 4 was an okay movie. I mean, I won't really see myself watching it a lot of times like I do number 1, 2, and 3. 1 being being on top. But it's good. It's good. It's okay. It was a decent movie. It wasn't harmful. It wasn't made to basically kill the franchise in general. But at the same time, it kind of didn't help it at the same time. Which is kind of sad, to be honest, because there could be an actual movie here. There could have been an actual movie if you just lowered down the pacing and really got everything together. Because realistically speaking, there could have been a Kung Fu Panda 4 that exists and basically be treated as a proper send-off for Poe and everyone else. I guess that would be a nice video to make. How I would write Kung Fu Panda 4. Anyways, this movie is a 5 out of 10. It's an okay movie, but I won't really see myself watching it a lot. This is One Gamer 54. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you like the video. Comment down below what kind of movie you want me to react to next. The next one is relatively a sequel, yes. But it's a sequel that I feel like is worthy for their flowers. And subscribe. We're trying to upload daily. This is One Gamer 54 signing off.